bad, change your plan. That head and neck come up, and you just have to think, turn on the forehand. Wherever you are, whatever, and just turn. And now pet him. And get into that way more gradual, the taking up of the reins. So like right now, just turn on the forehand. Just turn on the forehand. More. Turn it. Small circle. Turn on the forehand. Put the haunches, bring his nose to the right, put the haunches to the left. Bring his nose, there, now pet him. And now do it again. Take his nose farther right, put the haunches to the left. There, and then you pat him, and then you go back to your circle. Looking about the bend, and the line of travel. So there, you feel him leg yielding out, right? So that there, and the neck lowered. So now you look in front of your his nose, you see the line of travel. Keep your right hand more right. Don't let that come across the neck. Put your right leg against him. And now take the pressure off. When you feel that dimple and you move into the outside edge, then you relax all that and you guide it forward. Yeah. There. That's it. That's right. Yes. Because you get your horse in the giving, not in the taking, but you have to take so that you can manipulate his body and get the access into that rib cage. Yeah. And then you take it forward straight, and then you can do another there. Super. And when his neck is here, and do all that process again. There. And when you get his neck there, that is the time you can just sort of hug him with the legs, say the word, make your upward transition. Not now. Wait. There you can. And just pet him and say, yeah, you did the right thing. Because that's, when he's all soft and lovey-dovey, you can make that upward transition. Now spiral your circle in. Go from 20 to 15, ever so gently. And the reason that you're making your circle smaller is so that now you can push him out sideways and stretch your hands down forward. And you go sideways and stretch your hands forward. And you go sideways and stretch your hands. Give more. Give way more. Give way more. Good. All the way out to the 20. And if you stare at his head, you have no idea how big your circle is, right? So look where you're going to go. Flexion more right. Flexion more right. Look over his left ear. Flexion more right. Flex there. Now let go. That's it. And then both hands a little forward. And look to you, and now bend him again. And now both hands forward. And now hands forward. Yeah. And then really close your knee and make yourself post slower. Yeah, regulate the tempo with your body, not with your hands. Flexion again. And then there. You feel it stretch. And you got the tempo better. Then you really close your leg, regulate the tempo. Good. And give more, give more, give more when he goes there. Give more. Yeah, good job. Transition to walk. Now leg yield into walk. Flexion, flexion, hands forward, ask again. Half halt, flexion, leg yield to walk. Sit on it. Hands light, yeah. The right calf, keep that curve in. Right calf, hands out, put the shoulder over. Help them come out there. Because when you pushed with that right leg, the haunches went left, but the shoulders were stuck like glue here, huh?
Yeah.
As he starts to get frantic, yes, good with your hands, that was super. As he starts to get frantic, bring your circle on in, flexion to the, yeah, good with your hands, that's much better. And now make the circle bigger, because obviously a teeny circle is going to kill him in terms of level of stress and difficulty, and take it out even bigger. Good. That's it. And then sit, take it out sideways and canter. So kind of flexion, leg yield out a couple steps, leg yield out a couple steps. Good. Follow more with the hands, follow more with the hands. And then you trot him. A little leg yieldy and go canter. Hands to the front, hands to the front. Leg yield, outside leg back, push him straight onto the line. Ask again. Let it come. Turn more. Right hand more right. Good. Super now with your hands. And look for the circle. Move it in, move it out. Good, follow. Move it in. 2, 3 horses, now move it out. From your right knee, from your right knee. Yeah, follow, out with the reins, out with the reins. And now spiral this thing in and trot it. Yes. Softer the hand, softer. Turn more, make it like almost next to impossible to canter the circle. Yes. Soft hands, leg yield out, leg yield out, leg yield out. Bring him in and walk. Softer, softer, softer. And then ask again. And then just ask it soft. Yeah, make your A. Good, soft, soft. Ask. Yeah. Long range and pat him. Good, huh? So when you watch the tape later, you'll see how much more often, sooner I want you giving.
Okay. I can feel it. I don't know why I can't do it, but I can feel it.
You need to get rid of that?
Yeah.
But he was better with his, way better today with the breathing, I thought, than yesterday. You'll have to compare it with the tape.
Maybe it's just from right here, because it sounds really loud.
Yeah. You go the other direction. Did you notice the breathing less today?
Yes.
Or was it the same to you? Because the trot was quiet the whole time.
Yeah,
the trot.
it was.
And then he picked up the canter, was fine. Then there was a couple of big snorties in the
Yeah.
canter. And then as we kept cantering, it came on. But the whole that beginning part,
It didn't start with the first stride.
yeah, yeah.
Can you feel how big that's getting?
Yeah.
So he's moving off of his hind leg, onto the forehand there. Right?
Okay.
The walk at that end, and I put your jacket down, that came back. Yeah, you see how the walk's more balanced on all 4 legs here. Feel for that. When he starts to accelerate that walk, tell yourself, oh boy, here comes that center of gravity moving on to the more forward from where you want it.
Okay.
He starts making the hind legs too light and he's gonna bounce away. So you need little tiny bit with the reins, but mostly your knee and that weight, and you sit down on him and you say, no, stay under me.